Hello, welcome to Fair Lady of the Loch. Thank you for joining me. Today, as promised in our last video about how to read tarot cards using a playing card deck, we will be talking about intuition, crystals that can aid in intuition, and we will be doing a pick a card reading about what you might need to do to aid in enhancing your intuition, what might be blocking your intuition, or if your intuition is already speaking to you and you just need a confirmation. We will also be doing a rune reading. So first, we're going to start with the rune reading. And the rune in the Elder Futhark that deals with intuition is Laguz. And I had a wonderful synchronicity this morning about using Laguz today. I'd planned on using this yesterday when we all were together. And then this morning when I clicked on TikTok, the very first thing that popped up was Laguz in my For You page. So I just thought that was something really fun that brought a smile to my face. So here is Laguz in the book. Laguz, the origin of the word water, symbol of intuition and your inner voice. And it also means lake. And from the Poetic Edda, we have eddying stream and broad geyser and land of the fish. This is the rune of the subconscious and the unconscious mind. The water here is the water of life, and it flows in all of us. We are made up as people, mostly of water. And this rune invites you to sink into yourself. Water is always associated with dreams and imagination, the soft clouds of what might be, what we wish, what we hope, what we fear. Acknowledge those dreams, accept those fears, find out what you know, find out what you have within you. And remember, too, that the early rune tellers were Vikings. They were ship people, sailors, and adventurers, and they lived on islands swept up in sea storms and buffeted by rain and hail, threaded with streams and geysers and tumbling falls. Water was their world, and they saw in it everything from salvation to despair. Too much water is a deadly poison. Too little will leave you at best confused and at worst a corpse. It can drown you or sweep you along in its thrall. It can be icy cold or scalding steam. It can be clouds, salt oceans, a storm at sea, or the sap of a birch grove. It is the land of the fish, a whole home, a world that is somehow both our own and perfectly alien at the same time. This rune reminds us that we are part of everything, and everything is part of us. We are our own salvation and our own despair. Look within yourself. What's there? What dreams? What depths? Okay, and I'm going to repeat a section here that I thought was particularly potent. Acknowledge those dreams and accept those fears. Find out what you know. Find out what you have within you. So that's very much what intuition is about, and I think this was just a fabulous way to talk about it and bring it into the video today. Laguz, if you are hoping to use the runes in your practice and you want to use a rune to assist you in enhancing your intuition, then what I recommend is you can have it drawn on a piece of paper where you're going to be working. You can have the rune stone out while you're working. Some people have tattoos. If tattoos is not your thing, then you can draw them on your skin if that's something that you'd like, because that's temporary and can be washed off. Or you can paint them on your fingernails, and then that's also something that can be removed as you wish. Or you can put the sign under the paint and then paint over it so you know it's there, but no one else does. Like your own little secret superpower right there on your hands. Okay? So another thing that can help with intuition, heighten it, help to clear blockages, are crystals. And here I have selected some crystals from my own collection, and then some here in the book that I don't have, that can aid you in this endeavor. Now, I'm not going to read every single definition. I'm just going to go through them one by one, and we're going to have the focus be entirely on the fact that they can aid you in your intuition. If there's a particular crystal that stands out to you, that draws you in, feel free to pause the video and do some further research on its other aspects today. So, we are going to start off with amethyst. Now, amethyst is a beautiful purple crystal. It's actually in the quartz family. Okay. And you have a tower like this where it's a focused energy there. Okay. Or you can have them in these raw pieces like this. Okay. Amethyst. Also, the color purple is really good to aid as well. So if you like to use color magic, using a dark purple, a dark blue, those can be of some benefit. Next, we have azurite. Now I'm going to show you the picture from the book as well as the one I have in my hand, because mine, it doesn't have all the colors that are possible for a piece of azurite. I actually got my piece of azurite when I was doing some rock mining at a crystal shop. It wasn't actual mining. It's where you get the bag of sand, and it's a surprise to see what you get. And that's a lot of fun. But here is a more colorful piece that shows the true hue expansion that azurite can possess. Oh, I dropped. That's okay. We'll just take that out and move it over here. All right, now calcite, sorry, not calcite, excuse me, celestite is another good one for intuition. Okay. Now my pieces are quite small, so I'm going to show you what a bigger piece can look like. It's quite beautiful. It's also known as the stone of heaven. It's quite lovely, and it helps you in aiding communication with the divine. That's why it gets that name. And this little beauty here, I'm going to show you the book first, and then I'll show you the one that I have. Herkimer diamond. Now, in spite of the name, it's not an actual diamond. It just happens to look like one. Mine is so tiny. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the screen, but we will see. I have a little bottle to protect it with. It is quite beautiful. Now, I got this lovely piece of Herkimer diamond to aid in intuition and communication with, oh, and I just dropped it on the floor. Excuse me, one moment. Sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. Sorry if you felt that moment of panic I had. I was afraid I was going to lose it in the carpet and never find it. And I'm quite attached to it. Anyway, as I was trying to show you, it's a tiny, tiny little, almost like what you'd have in a ring. And I got this little beauty from Merlin's Treasure Trove. And they had a lovely selection of Herkimer diamonds there. And they gave me this little bottle to put it in, which I thought was really kind. They also do a singing bowl cleansing with each purchase for free, which is also really nice of them to do. Okay, up next, something I do not have is the iolite. So I'm going to show you a picture from the book. Iolite. Here's how to spell it. Okay, that also helps with intuition. Now, a fan favorite in our household for just about everything and anything, but especially for doing intuitive things like readings, is the labradorite. And it aids in protecting your energies. So here's a tower that I had gotten from a Thunder's Trove, and I'm just really enjoying it. It's just really beautiful. And here's the free gift heart they gave me. You saw in the unboxing as well. Here's my biggest piece. And then I have a little egg piece here that I got from the new moon. Okay. Now, another one that can aid is moonstone. Now, moonstone can come in this beautiful black that I got from the Thunder's Trove. This creamy color, or this whitish blue like in my necklace here. Okay. And that one is a lovely one to have for, especially with feminine energy work. One I do not have, but that you can have in jewelry, like a ring or a necklace that might be of some assistance, is sapphire. Now this is obviously not cut and polished in the way that you're accustomed, most of us are accustomed to. But sapphire is very good about intuition. And then selenite. Now, as I've said before about selenite, I recommend it for anything and everything. It's a very good cleansing, recharging energy. But it also helps clear out any of those negative blockages that might be getting in the way of your intuitive work. And it has the white and the pink. Okay. And then we have the spirit quartz. Now, I do not have spirit quartz myself, but spirit quartz is also good for intuition. So, if you have these crystals while you're doing your readings, while you're doing your pendulum work, doing the runes, any of that sort of divination, intuitive work, or if you just wish to live your life more intuitively, be more authentic with your thoughts and your feelings and your words, and have them match your inner space, these can be good to have around your house, in your workspace, and in your pockets, purse, briefcase, what have you. Okay? All right. So this is going to conclude this section of the intuition portion. However, if you'll join me in the next video, we will be doing pick-a-cards with the High Priestess as the main card to draw us into the reading. And each pile will help you to clear a blockage, point you in the direction that you might need to go for your intuitive work, or if you have something in your mind that your intuition is telling you and you just need a confirmation, then that's what we'll be examining in the cards. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, let me know in the comments if there was anything that I can improve upon. Sorry about dropping the Herkimer. Let me know in the comments as well. Please be gentle and kind as you do so. And remember, you do have intuition. All of us do. Remember what the runes said, Laguz said about water. We're made of mostly water. So if that helps you to think about, with your intuition, tapping into the water within yourself, then do so. Okay? I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.